side is all.
Yeah, we'll line them up.
Line it all up. Table's clean. Yeah, essentially with the text here.
Yeah, sure. Line it bottom up. How far off are you on the?
I have just a 1 inch overhang.
No. All right. I'm just a little bit.
Okay.
About 3/4 of an inch. How far off your text? About half a thumbnail.
Yep, about half done there.
Good.
Maybe 1/4 inch.
All right.
Left to right. Check your left to right overhang. I've got maybe 3/16 of an inch overhang.
About 3/16 either side.
Okay, well, that's good. Want me to go ahead and feel that? You've got that stable.
So.
Peel the backing off about 4 or 5 inches. Just on this one side. And back down. Cutting utensils on the wall over there. Just a basic razor blade or scissors. Trim off the backing paper and take your application squeegee that you can buy on beerpongwraps.com and double check your measurements, which I'm going to need to go on the other side and double check them again without letting the graphics touch the table. And good. Start to lay the graphic, working my way back towards myself. Not applying hardly any pressure. Nice and easy. With the air release material, should have no wrinkles. Push it all back in. If I need to pick it back up, it's a very low tack material. Pick it back up, no problem.
After 24 hours it's cured, you will not be able to lift it back up like that.
Yes, after a while, do not try to lift it back up because it's meant to stick. Once it heats up and shrinks in, it's pretty much on the table for good until you're ready to remove it. And it shouldn't leave any glue residue. Alright, next, just roll this side up. It's the easiest way to do it. And peel the backing paper to about halfway up the table, or halfway on the graphic. Watch that, it's crawling. It's humid, it's crawling down there.
There we are, you put it up.
Yep. Hold the edges. Keep good tension on it. Not too much to stretch the material, but keeping tension. I'm just going to keep working my way. Very light pressure. Honestly, could do it with hand, credit card. It's not a problem. Just slowly working over. And if you're doing this on a bing bong table, whenever you come to the separation where the table folds, don't worry about it. Just kind of just brush right over it. Don't tuck it into the corners too much, and then just start on your other side. Just getting a good inch started, and constantly just working everything this way. While the other person is just holding it 6 inches off the table. Slowly applying it, no rush. And he's going to bring it down and double check his measurements in case we were off a little bit. Here at the center of the table, double check your measurements. We're good. The good thing about this is you can work it. Go ahead and lift it back up and peel the rest of the paper off. Peel the rest of it. And just to show how easy it is, bring it all the way down. Tack it with your hand. You'd honestly actually apply the whole thing just by using your hand. We don't advise it, but it can be done. While he's checking to make sure everything's straight, which we need to come back this way a little bit, so we can actually kind of tack it down, make it stick a little bit. Bring it back. Slowly brush the applicator back and forth, kind of makes a little V, working the material. And when you come to these joints here in the bing bong tables, slightly go over them and work a little bit, maybe an inch. And if it looks like it's going to crinkle up, don't worry, this material is the best stuff you can get. It'll work its way out. Any of these scratches or fingerprints, just wipe it down with a Windex. They'll eventually come out after you use them for a while, and after you have a few beers, you won't notice them anyway. Kind of went a little too fast. All right, lay it back down. We're all the way to the end. With a flat piece of wood, it'd be a little bit easier because you don't have these little joints to contend with, but they're really not too hard. Everything,
blemish.
well, a little bit of a bubble should be worked out with the fingernail, with the area lease material, which will go away after a little while. We'll just work everything into the corners, and then we'll start trimming the material. Make sure everything's down. You don't want to peel it up too much if you don't have to, but there is a little bit of a crease on this side. Just peel it up, lay it right back down. Much easier than trying to put window tint on a vehicle.
Like I said before, you use a credit card, driver's license,
Just about anything.
anything with a flat surface will apply this material.
Yeah. We're no professionals at this stuff. We just work here and just to show you how easy it is. All right. This material. Take a razor blade, knife, anything. You can choose whether to trim out the actual break area, or you can leave it on and just trim where it needs to fold. We recommend you trim all of it off, all the aluminum frame area off, so that way it doesn't start to peel up later on down the road. That aluminum stuff, it's not the best material to stick it to, but for trimming purposes, just get your blade nice and run up on one of the edges and just slowly trim down the natural line of the aluminum. Trim right down. Trim it right down these nice borders that these ping pong tables offer.